You've signed with Ring of Honor.
Yes, Danhausen's very lucrative now.
How were
Even
the conversations with Dan Honor to, or Dave Honor? Dave
Dave
Honor, sorry.
Honor, not Dan
Dan Honor.
Honor.
Well, I mean, I guess you're Dan Honor now.
No, Danhausen is Danhausen. It's just one word.
I mean, okay, how did those conversations go? How did you land with Ring of Honor?
Well, so, see, this is what happened. Danhausen did a, what is it called? He was supposed to do a dark match back in November. Danhausen was so famous and popular that they said, guess what? You get the television title. And then Danhausen won it probably, but he's so gracious, he gave it back to them. And he went about his ways, did some independent shows. And then they would say, they'd type, they said, hello, Danhausen, do you want to come do another show with us? And Danhausen said, what are the venues? And they said, it is the center stage, which is where Lady Gaga has performed.
Sure.
So Danhausen said, but of course Danhausen will come. That is very famous location. So, and then the other one, Danhausen doesn't remember what it was. It was in North Carolina somewhere. Lady Gaga did not perform there. And then, they continued onward and they said, come do more shows.
How have you enjoyed your time in Ring of Honor so far?
It has been quite nice. They have been very nice to Danhausen. They say, Danhausen, go do your Danhausen-y things. And he does. And they send him to this hotel and they say, here's Dave Honor's credit card. And then Danhausen charges everything to the credit card bill.
How's that internet in the ROH bubble?
Well, Danhausen's had a pretty decent time with it.
So, I've looked over your time in Ring of Honor, been watching along. You've had before the pandemic, I know you had wrestled Rhett Titus. And now you're getting kind of back into the swing of things. How have things differed now compared to before the pandemic for you in Ring of Honor specifically?
Well, with Ring of Honor specifically, well, before, we'd be traveling to different cities and towns and stuff. And now we just stay in a remote area and we do this little bubble where Danhausen watches cartoons all day and eats licorice or whatever may have you. And then we get transported to the facility to wrestle. And then we wrestle and then we leave because they want us to be separate and as safe as possible.
And it seems like it's effective. I mean, I hear a lot of people that say it's a pretty good setup. You get whatever you need there.
This is true. Yes, you just you text them. You say hello. It's not Dave Honor. Then he's texting somebody, the assistants. And you just say, I would like this. And they say, okay.
Is there anybody within ROH you look at and you say, man, I get along with them really well. I wouldn't mind teaming with that guy or girl?
Oh, yes. Let's see. Dalton Castle.
There you go.
Yes. Maybe he could give Danhausen one of his fancy bird capes.
You know what? I think that would fit you pretty well. But
Have you seen the picture of Danhausen is the boys?
Yes.
Yeah, see? Look. It's perfect.
So you came into Ring of Honor. I know that around that time when I had spoke to you last, Cody Rhodes had some nice things to say about you. And there were a lot of people saying, oh, is he going to go to Ring of Honor? What ultimately made you land on saying, you know what, I'm going to go to Ring of Honor?
Danhausen said, check it out. This is a picture of Danhausen's toy. Anyways, yes. So what did Danhausen do? They said they were giving Danhausen many shows and, providing the opportunity. Danhausen took the opportunity while it was hot. Yeah, what is it called? Striking the iron. Triple H does it.
Yeah, strike when the iron is hot.
Yes, exactly. So, Danhausen just is riding that wave.